مساء الخير أعزائي المشاهدين ومشاهدات الدارسين والدارسات، وأهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من حلقات ESL English Second Language. واحنا بقالنا فترة الحقيقة بنعمل mini lectures أو mini classes like 10 minutes 15 minutes maximum. يعني احنا we divide lectures، الليكتشر بتبقى حوالي 1 hour، احنا بندivide into 4 or 5 parts. واحنا ما زلنا برضو في السيزون نمبر 3 stressing السكيلز المختلفة الضرورية علشان how to understand English and how to produce English، ازاي تفهم وازاي تنتج لغة، ازاي تفهم how to communicate via English، ازاي تتواصل مع ناس من خلال اللغة الإنجليزية. احنا we are stressing different skills like vocabulary اللي هي الحصيلة اللغوية، structure اللي هو grammar. We are also stressing يعني for example ال reading skills المختلفة to understand. احنا كمان we are employing information اللي بتبقى قدامنا في tables أو في schedules أو forms علشان نform sentences. احنا anyway our main goal is to understand English and of course produce English. احنا season 3 lecture 47 واحنا we are always driving our material from our everyday life because as I told you English is a means of communication like any other language, and we are stressing different vocabulary structure skills. خلونا نشوف الاكسرسايز معانا exercise many comprehension لطيفة النهاردة، واحنا اتدربنا already على many comprehensions كتير قبل كده. okay so it's practice test معنا comprehension. طبعا it's a beginner level واحنا قلنا ان السيزون ده كله intended او addressing ال beginners، فاحنا practice test يعني عندنا comprehension وعندنا حوالي 4 questions بعدها. Read and circle the correct answers. Omar is a student in Alton Adult School. He's tall and thin. He has brown hair and brown eyes. He is 18 years old. Omar goes to school 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He works on the weekends from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. He takes a lunch break at 11:30 a.m. Omar works outside, so he can work when it rains. Usually it's sunny and about 80 degrees when he works, where he works. Again, let me read it once more and then once more to explain. I read it always. I always read 2 times and then a third time to explain. Omar is a student at Alton Adult School. He's tall and thin. He has brown hair and brown eyes. He's 18 years old. Omar goes to school 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He works on the weekends from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. He takes lunch break at 11:30 a.m. Omar works outside so he can work when it rains. Usually it's sunny and about 80 degrees where he works. احنا الهدف ان احنا to read 1 and 2 times is to listen to me carefully. This will help your pronunciation. And then I read for the 3rd time and explain. Omar is a student at Alton Adult School. It's the name of the adult school, Alton Adult School. And he's a student في adult school. Adult school يعني it's not like an elementary or a middle, junior or a high school. هي مش مدرسة ابتدائي ولا إعدادي ولا ثانوي. It's like a school when adults or where adults can study different or various skills and materials like language, especially language, accounting, financing, some, but it's not like a specialized college يعني. okay he's tall and thin. هو طويل ونحيف. he has brown hair and brown eyes. شعره بني يعني بني. he's 18 years old. هو عنده 18 سنة. عمر goes to school 3 times a week. بيروح الادلت سكول دي 3 مرات في الأسبوع, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. he works on the weekends. بيشتغل في الويكندز. يبقى بيروح في weekdays, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. في الويكندز اللي هي Saturday and Sunday he works. بيشتغل from 7 a.m. 7 الصبح to 5 p.m. he takes lunch break at 11:30 a.m. بياخد البريك بتاعه, بياخد اللانش 11 ونص الصبح. عمر works outside. بيشتغل برا. مش عارفين بيشتغل ايه بره بقى, هنشوف دلوقتي questions. so he can work when it rains. ما يقدرش يشتغل والدنيا بتمطر. الشغل بتاعه outside. usually it's sunny and about 80 degrees where he works. عادة المكان اللي بيشتغل فيه بيبقى مشمس وبتبقى الدرجة حوالي 80 درجة يعني warm, very warm. when does Omar work? عمر بيشتغل امتى؟ during the week, أثناء الويك اللي هي الويك days, ولا on Saturdays and Sundays في الحد والسبت والحد, ولا Monday, Wednesday, Friday, ولا عمر doesn't work؟ طبعا هو قايل لي هنا directly مباشرة he works on the weekends. ايه هما الweekends? Saturdays and Sundays. لكن weekdays, especially Monday, Wednesday and Friday, he goes to school, the adult school. so when does Omar work on Saturdays and Sundays? because they are the weekends. Number 2, how is the weather when he works? الweather بيبقى شكله ايه لما بيشتغل? when or where he works. it never rains. مفيش طقس. never rains. it rains a lot. ما يقدرش يشتغل في rain because he works outside. it's usually sunny and about 80 degrees. that was said directly. it's usually sunny and about 80 degrees. it's cloudy all the time. لا طبعا الانسر يعني جاية directly في comprehension. it is usually sunny and about 80 degrees. what do you think Omar's job is? طب تفتكر بقى وظيفته ايه بما انه بيشتغل outside وما ينفعش يشتغل في المطر؟ He's an office worker. طب office worker he will work in the office not outside. He works in a factory برضه هيبقى inside not outside. He's a landscaper and works on people's yards. Yes, landscaper اللي هو بيجي يشيل الجراس اللي ملوش لازمة. Yes, that's why he works outside and he cannot work during it's raining while it's raining. He's a doctor. لا طبعا. يبقى he's a landscaper اللي هو بيشيل الجراس and works on people's yards. Which statement is true about عمر؟ ايه الجملة اللي صح عن عمر؟ He's short and thin. هو رفيع ونحيف وقصير. He has لا هو قال إن هو he's tall and thin. يبقى this is not a correct statement. He has brown hair and green eyes. عنده شعر بني وعينين خضراء. لا برضه he brown hair and brown eyes. يبقى this is not a correct statement. He works in the rain. He never works in the rain. Omar works outside so he can work when it rains. This is not also a correct statement. He goes to school during the week. Yes, he goes to school on Monday. Yes, he says 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this is the only correct statement about Omar. So let's answer the questions again. When does Omar work? Omar works, and I prefer complete answers. Omar works on Saturdays and Sundays, weekends. How is the weather when he works or where he works? It's usually sunny and about 80 degrees where he works. It's usually sunny and about 80 degrees where he works. What do you think Omar's job is? He's a landscaper, works on people's yards because he works outside. He can work when it rains. So he's a landscaper and works on people's yards. بيشتغل في الباك ياردز والفرونت ياردز. بقول باك ياردز including الباك ياردز والفرونت ياردز بتاعت الناس. Removing unnecessary or unneeded grass. Okay? Which statement is true about Omar? The only statement which is true about Omar is he goes to school during the week. That was our mini class today, our mini comprehension. We are still focusing on comprehension, on understanding, on employing information, getting information, using information. Employing means using, which helps us understand well and produce English well. Thank you for following and see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.